Are you struggling to bulk up? You're not alone. But what if I told you that gaining muscle could be much easier than you might think? In this video, I'm going to share with you a proven strategy to bulk up fast and consistently. So, if you're ready to see that number on the scale go up, stick around. Many believe that their unique circumstances hinder their progress, but the truth is, success lies in mastering the fundamentals. Stick with these core principles, and you'll witness a transformation that defies your expectations. First off, you need to be in a calorie surplus. That means you need to eat more energy than your body burns each day. To do that, you'll first need to know how much energy your body burns each day on average. You can do that by multiplying your body weight in pounds by 14 to 16. The more active you are every day, the higher the number you should use to multiply your body weight with. Think of the number 14 as someone who sits all day and only walks inside his house. And think of the number 16 as someone who rides his bicycle to work every day, walks on a treadmill desk at his job, and goes to the gym after that. Now that you know how many calories your body burns every day, you should be eating 200 to 500 calories more than that. So if you burn 2,000 calories per day, you should eat between 2,200 and 2,500 calories. This isn't a very big surplus, which is exactly what we want. Eating in a very high surplus will make you gain mostly fat, and that's probably not something you're trying to achieve. Eating in a lower calorie surplus of 200 to 500 calories will give your muscles the needed energy to grow and much more than that. That way you won't be adding on a lot of body fat, even though some body fat gain is unavoidable. Eating only at a slight caloric surplus will also make it easier for you to cut down again later on, since you won't have a lot of body fat to lose. It's a good idea to start off at a 200-calorie surplus and then increase the surplus as you go, all the way up to 500. As I said before, most people struggle to bulk up. The main reason for that is they're eating the wrong type of foods. What you eat has a lot to do with how easy or hard it is to get those calories in. Some foods have more calories in them, and most of those high-calorie foods are high in fats. That's because fats have more than double the amount of calories than protein and carbohydrates. Each gram of fat has 9 calories, while protein and carbohydrates only have 4 calories in each gram. As you can see, choosing foods that are high in fats makes it easier for you to consume more calories without eating more food and filling your stomach. But calories aren't just calories. You can eat empty, nutritionless calories, or you can eat calories that are full of nutrients that help your body perform at its highest possible level. Foods high in healthy fats, and therefore also high in calories, include avocados, peanut butter, nuts, olive oil, butter, and eggs. There are obviously more foods that are high in calories like Doritos and other types of junk food, but that's not something you're going to want to be eating. It's also important to fuel your workouts to maximize your progress in the gym. Our body mainly uses carbohydrates as an energy source when we're active, and when bulking up, you'll need a lot of them to see great progress in the gym. Protein is another very important piece to the puzzle when it comes to bulking up and adding on size to your frame. Make sure you're eating at least a gram of protein for each pound of your body weight. A good rule of thumb when trying to build muscle is to have 50% of your diet come from carbs, 30% from protein, and 15% from fats. Now, what we don't want is to gain a lot of weight very fast. That's an easy way to gain mostly body fat and not a lot of muscle. What we do want is to gain weight at a reasonable pace because, remember, it takes a lot of time for muscle to grow and it takes much less time for fat to accumulate on your body. So to make sure we gain minimum amounts of fat, we should not be gaining more than 2 pounds of body weight per week. Anywhere from 0.5 to 2 pounds is great. But how do you make sure you're not gaining weight too fast or too slow? What you'll need to do is weigh yourself each morning when you wake up on an empty stomach, after you use the bathroom. You write down your body weight every day of the week, add all the numbers together at the end of each week, and multiply with the number 7. Then you'll get your average body weight of the week. If that number goes up too fast or too slow, you'll either need to eat a bit more or a bit less. Now, since you're trying to build muscle, you'll need to be lifting weights. But that's not all. The focus should be getting stronger in the gym by getting more reps in your sets, or increasing the weight on the bar consistently. This is called progressive overloading. Progressive overload is a super important part of bulking up and putting on as much muscle as humanly possible. By eating in a slight calorie surplus, you give your muscles the energy needed to build up muscle tissue, but without progressing inside the gym, your muscles don't have much reason to get stronger and bigger. Now that you are bulking up the right way, you're going to want to know how you can progressive overload the right way by watching this video next.